The purpose of the read-through is the time when all the actors get together for the first time, and people as diverse as the box office manager right through to the chief executive of the theatre and the PR people all come together and they listen to the play being read. Because as I say, it's hard to imagine it. They all read it, but they don't know quite what it's like. And when you're able to put a face to each of the characters, it's much more interesting.
Things are changing on the move, like living on shifting sand.
It's very exciting when you get the actors down and you actually hear it, because lifting a script from the page to get it to the stage is a big process, and when you read it, it's quite hard to read a play. And when you hear people's voices, it's much more exciting, because that's what it was originally designed for.
And I hoard all my energy so as not to waste a precious drop of myself. I lie in the cold and dark, and I think, because thinking's free. Cash is like your secret weapon. Keep it. Hold on to it. Don't let anyone touch your cash.
My master told me to wait here.
Your master's my son. I'm your master. If I say you're going to be hanged, you hang. And if I say you...
Why would you say?
Because I don't trust you. I don't like the cut of your jib.
This is the first time the cast get together as well. Now, some of the actors will know each other, but Andy, for example, who's playing Harping on the Miser, he's from Scotland and he hasn't worked with any of the actors before. So it's a new introduction for him to all the people. Here is a very small community of actors. Having said that, there are 3 new people. Paul Boyd, who plays Alexander, Judy Maxwell, who plays Eloise, and Sarah Lyle, who plays Marianne, are new to the lyric stage. So they have been working with other companies, but this is their first time kind of stepping up to this kind of next level, and they're very ready to do that. And then there are veterans like Katie Tumulty, who's playing Margareta, and I hope she doesn't mind me using the word veteran, insofar as very experienced actors, and Michael Condon, who's done a lot of lyric shows, who's playing Jack in Plinth, Richard Orr, who's playing Barry Luker, and Richard Clements, who's playing Tristram. The play's a comedy, and now, again, when you read a comedy like that, it doesn't necessarily jump off the page. It's a very visual comedy, and that's the clever thing, I think, about Molière. Molière was a showman. Molière was an entertainer. He was an actor as well as a writer. He was in the plays. A lot of the jokes, for example, the setups of routines, he would do them very quickly and then he would move on. Shakespeare would stretch them over 2 or 3 acts, you know, mixed up identities and things like that. There's an identity mix-up near the beginning of the play, and within 2 pages it's resolved. That's the way Molière works. He goes for the laugh, and hopefully they'll do that.
Just shine a